Hello, thank you for joining us. My name is Billy Connor, and this is Southern ELR and Reloading. We are currently getting ready for a couple of matches coming up. One this weekend at Spearpoint on Sunday the 27th. We're going to be doing the ELR Light Class, and we're going to be shooting 300 Norma. We're going to be shooting the 245 Bergers with N568 powder, Lapua cases, and we're going to be shooting my Barrett MRAD 300 Norma. We run an AccuTac bipod, zero compromise scope, 8x40, Ivy shooting adjustable mount. It adjusts your elevation with just the scope base. It gives you more elevation than just your turret. When you're out shooting the ranges that we do, you run out of turret really quick, and so you have to have an added elevation device, whether it be a prism or a movable mount. So like I said, we're going to go to Spearpoint this weekend, and then right after that, we've got to be down in Texas to go to the Hawks double mountain. We're doing the ELRUSA Longshot Light Gun there. So we're going to be very busy with reloading and testing before we're going to go to either one of these matches. So like I said, we're 300 Norma. That's what we've been shooting, and it's really good round, and the cartridge. And so we'll go through it. I'm not going to do everything as far as reloading goes on this. We're just doing a few so we can go do some testing later this week. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and size this piece of brass here. Got the Imperial sizing die wax. This is what I use on everything. Works really well. And we use the Micron Precision sizing die. Area 419 press. These things are really good. I'm glad I decided to buy this. It's really nice having all the different spots you can put your equipment. You don't have to worry about changing out every time. So we used a .336 bushing on these. That's what I've been using. Usually works out pretty well for us. Go ahead and prime it. All right. Go over here, and we'll go to the powder dispenser. So like I said, we're going to use N568 powder. That should be enough for what we're going to do today. So what I usually do is I have this drop it, and I'll come over here, put it in there to double check it. Okay, it's a little bit over. All right. So these are all sized and primed. I like to use this Neolube number 2 for the necks. I just swab it here with this little guy. Get in there, get a decent amount on there. Doesn't have to be real heavy on the lube. Just a little bit there. A little bit there. I'll go back over it. And so what we're doing on this brass here, we're using a little bit, this is a little bit older of brass. These have more firings. These have more like 6, 7 firings on them each. And these ones have approximately 4 or 5. And so I like to test these just to see. Because there is a difference. These cases are fully formed. These ones might have a little bit of forming to do, but they should be fully formed also. What I found is these are definitely hardened. So I keep them separated so we can test them and not have them all mixed in, because they do have a different velocity, feet per second. So, all right, I'm ready to go get the powder charge now. So we use these Hardcore Gear USA 308 caliber, or it's Precision Hardcore Gear USA. These things are awesome. They're aluminum, no issues with them. Let's go seat it. So I use an inline seeder. It's the L.E. Wilson inline 300 Norma Magnum seeder. And this is on the K&M Precision Shooting Products tool here. Works really well. You get the readout of your PSI. So that's what we look like loaded. Let's go ahead and check our base to ogive. .903. That's what we've been testing with as far as seating depth goes. It's been working out pretty well. So we're going to stick with that seating depth. All right, let's go load up another one. Typically on these Bergers, I will go ahead and point them even though they are pre-pointed from the factory. Not sure how much it helps, but they're definitely not all 100% uniform. So if there's anything 1 or 2% that I can get out of it, I'm going to take it. I need every little bit I can get. Like to tap it down in there just to, that way I'm not fighting it, because these are pretty close to being filled at my seating depth. So the capacity's definitely almost 100% with this powder charge. Go ahead and get a measurement on this one. Yep. Same 2.903. So we're looking good there. Let's go do this other one here. And guys, if this is getting too long, let me know. I can shorten it up. I don't have to do each one, but since I'm not doing a whole lot, I figured I'd go ahead and show you the process that I use. I'm not using a mandrel right now. I've done a lot of testing, and right now on this load, it doesn't seem to be affecting it. So I'm okay with this. I'm just really trying to find out, trying to get the optimal speed that I need. that one's reading a little bit lower. 2.902. And those cases are the ones that are got a little bit more firings on them, so yep, 2.903. We'll do one more. Well, we don't wear you guys out on the rest of these. I like to pick out the kernels or add kernels, plus or minus 0.2 usually. Once I get everything more organized as far as my channel goes, I'm gonna set up a better station so I don't have to move this camera back and forth. I'm not sure how it's gonna look on video. Hopefully it's okay. If not, I won't. I'll just edit it out of there if need be. This one's running a little bit long, it shows. Let me go ahead and make sure it's all the way down. Okay, yeah, 2.903, so that's what we're looking for. So let me go ahead and finish up the rest of these, and we'll get back to it. Okay, so we have 9 rounds of 300 Norma ready to go, 245 Bergers, N568 powder. Next video is going to be at the range. So if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. We're going to get as much content as we can this season. We've got a lot of things going on. It's going to be awesome. A lot of ranges out there have gotten their targets out there further. So we're going to come out and do our best with the loading, see what the Barrett can do. This thing's awesome. Last season, I had my record impact was at 3,050 yards. So this thing's highly capable. Like I said, We got to get our ammo figured out. Once we do, we'll test it, go to a match, come back, evaluate everything, the data, see how many impacts we had. If we like it, we'll continue to use it until something changes. We'll go from there. But thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.